لا أرجوك دعني وشأني.
The symposium should be here. Baghdad's brightest, sharing their wisdom.
I am excited about Fazil's lecture. He will share the wisdom of the universe.
Nonsense. You've already learned everything.
Pardon me. I am looking for the great scholar's lecture.
Fazl Fahim's lecture about the antediluvian antecedents of humanity will begin soon. In the meantime, please enjoy our ample stock of exquisite delicacies and tasty refreshments.
Translator. What is he still doing here?
Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong sounds.
Tulane, you should not be back so soon.
I know.
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet?
أتعرف تلك المشكلة عن تقررات الحصص الدراسية؟ يشق علي
Where is Arib al-Ma'muniya, the poet? Where is Arib? I hope to catch a whiff of her magnificent aura. So rare to see her outside of the round city.
The beloved is in the garden, ruminating upon the perfection of nature.
Oh, to be a flower held in her discerning hands, inspiring such languid verse.
She must be relieved to be free of her wealthy patrons for a change.
Oh, perhaps she leads an exciting secret double life, slipping out of the palaces to find inspiration in common life.
I doubt it.
What see you, my friend?
Told you I'd see you around.
Indeed. And what brings you back?
I want to show you something.
اما تنها رنگی که داشتن زرد اصلاً به سلیقه.
These House of Wisdom boars collect the wildest trinkets and gadgets.
I have been here before, Mihal. This is Ahmed ibn Musa's office. Have you been sneaking in there?
Ahmed and his brothers are capable of designing some fantastic devices.
Not all of his ideas are that practical, I'm afraid.
Don't be so smug. The world is full of wonders. It gives me a tingle down my spine. Like I'm nearing a cosmic secret.
You read too much about magicians and lost cities buried beneath the dunes.
You don't read enough. Perhaps there are other worlds, other people, out among the stars.
Nonsense.
Does this remind you of your nightmares?
No. More like something from the Bimaristan. Or a training chart of the Hidden Ones.
Ah, yes. The swift ways to kill silently. Death in seconds.
This. I have seen this one before. Is this what you wanted to show me?
Yes. It reminded me of that object we found at the palace. What is it?
A drawing from an ancient book.
There is something you are not telling me.
You do not want to know what happens behind closed doors.
Why? Because you do not know either?
Because, as Dirwish says, sometimes it is better not to know the truth behind the things we must do.
The truth, Basim, is that everything is here in front of you. But you refuse to look at it. This is about you. It has always been about you, ever since that night.
I took an oath, Nihal, to leave my old life behind and walk this path of shadows.
And maybe someday you will find the light. But until then, I will walk behind you every step of the way to remind you not to forget who you are.
Is that a threat?
I do not know.
أعتقد أن العقاب شيئا مثيرا
اسألوا رأس درهم مقطوع وليس عالما جديدة لكنه ليس
Be my eyes, Enkidu.
Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you. Pardon me. The lecture will begin soon. Please, amuse yourself with the other guests until the gong summons you.
لا أعتقد أننا سنمتلك ما دفعت. ذلك أشبه كثيرا بما تطرحه الفيزياء باستخدام ذلك المنهج.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
همچنان نمیفهمم چطور موضوع
مع 12 رجلا. أقرنت وفيها ألف شخص قريب
That astronomer might be one of... Sayyidi, I am honored to make your acquaintance.
Good to see more young people enjoying the House of Wisdom.
Do you think the great scholar will give a good lecture?
Do not waste time listening to his nonsense. I have written many more edifying and practical books instead.
On which topics?
I have written extensively about sundials, astrolabes, stars and planets, and the circumference of the Earth.
Fascinating, Sayyidi. I shall read more of your work soon. Wada'an, that astronomer might be one of them, though I doubt it. Impressive door. Where does it go?
Those who came before are...
What?
I said, those who came before are...
Never mind. Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
إلا أنهم لم يفقدوا سوى 3 رجال. إنه رقم قياسي مبهر. اقضي معظم وإلا لا باليد حيلة. وأنا من
لقد غادر هذا الصباح إلى مصر عن وجود مكتبة خاصة بعائدة إلكترونية
Here is that poet a bit loves, whose work keeps turning up in unexpected places.
Spirit of the sands, pilot of desert ships.
Yes?
Symmetry of sky and sea, but only in thine eye do these two planes meet.
You have read my work. And who might you be?
A lover of poetry, nothing more. And of order. Or should I say, chaos.
I know only one living poet who loves chaos that much. Ali ibn Muhammad. Are you a fan of his pedestrian work?
The rivalry between you two was legendary. It enhances the craft. I cannot choose.
You are most diplomatic. But I would rather seek inspiration among these lovely blooms. Good day.
Sounds like the lecture is about to begin. I should return to the Kahraman.
حول الأمر، لكني أسمع ضوضاء هنا. أما
الشعر الأصفر
الذي على آخر أمتارها نتعامل جيدا مع
Pardon me. Is Fazil Fahim's lecture ready to begin?
Indeed it is. Head inside if you please.
Welcome, one and all, to the House of Wisdom, center of learning in Baghdad, indeed, of the entire world. I am Fazil Fahim al-Kimsa, first scholar of the House of Wisdom, wisest of the wise. Today, I will shock you with what may sound like outrageous... Do not fear, good people. Though I am old, my mind remains sharp as steel. Today I speak of mysteries, of creatures from the antediluvian age. Do not the ancient prophets tell us about giants from before the flood who forsook Allah and worshipped false idols? Is it not possible these giants built marvels, works of wondrous power, now lost to us?
Zahra and Hassan are both dead, slain by an assassin's blade.
They're dead.
Sayyidi, I urge you to hide until it's safe. Apologies, people, but our lecture has concluded. Please, feel free to explore the House of Wisdom's many fine chambers.
You call yourself the great scholar, Fazil. You who burn books and hope the smoke will hide your crimes. How many did you sacrifice in your search for knowledge? How many did you use, damage, and discard in the name of discovery? Now you hide within the House of Wisdom. The house you led astray. But I will find you. And I will exact justice for every soul you savaged for your great work.
It is true. Fazil leads the order in Abbasiyah. I need to hunt him down. Gatekeeper, let me pass.
Those who came before are...
What are you talking about?
Those who came before are...
Let me get back to you.
I've lost Fazil's greatest work.
Looks clear.
I've lost
I can use my
Fazil's
weapons
greatest
again
work.
if needed.
What do you mean you lost the great scholar's masterwork?
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the presence of the famous poet Arib.
Forget the poet! We better find Fazil's book, or we're both dead.
Sounds like part of a passphrase.
Wait, what? I'll flay you when I find you!
Looks like somebody left a book in the stairwell.
Wait, just... What?
This letter mentions a private reading balcony. Might be where the reader has taken the book.
What the?
An impressive volume, written by Fazil Fahim. Could be his masterwork. Its title is, Those Who Came Before Are Those Who Shall Return. This has to be it. I better not use my weapons here. Gatekeeper!
Those who came before are
those who shall return.
correct. You may proceed.
Looks clear. I can use my weapons again if needed.
I want to talk to you. What the? Hey! I'll nail bits of you to every one of the city gates. Hold on!
Hold on!
Nobody's putting me in that thing. Not ever. Don't worry. I'll pull my teeth out with hot irons before they get me in there.
There is a deep wrongness here. A reek of rotten iron. Those robes might help me get closer to Fazil. What have they done to these people? Poor guy will not need this anymore.
This should help me blend in.
Belong here.
Next subject! In here, now!
There are horrors here, but the most terrifying thing is that I have seen it all before. Somehow.
Who dares meddle with my great work? Killing my allies and spoiling my lecture. It's an outrage.
It looks like the handiwork of a trained assassin.
Must be some faction in the Round City. Or one of those jealous broods in Sharqiyya.
These killings were too subtle for mercenaries.
No matter. Once I understand how the mechanism works, I will prove myself to Al-Bahamud.
In here, Lackwit.
You are new, aren't you? I don't recognize you. They promised you gold when you volunteered, yes? No matter. What you are about to behold surpasses all worldly riches. Don't be afraid. Are you afraid? This is my great work. I call it Arua. It will take you on a journey to another realm. Why did the first ones leave this world behind filled with fools, I wonder, and make so few of me? We called this the House of Wisdom, but its foundations are unsound. For beneath the House of Wisdom lies the Dungeon of Ignorance, and upon such dark secrets we build our philosophies. Science is the noblest purpose. Knowledge is the greatest power.
No.
No? Then what?
Justice.
This may be the place. It may be here where lies absolute knowledge. It is not how I remember it. Behind the doors, it looked brighter.
But in the end, all we see is darkness. Get back to the bed.
Would like to remind all merchants that vessels and their contents must be kept covered against flies and insects.
بما أنك تصغي إلي.
أتساءل ما إذا كان الصوت
Don't. Just don't.
عند الجسر محدقا في
Hmm.
How did you find this place?
Easy. I just follow the trails of blood.
You should not be here.
Do you talk to him?
Sometimes. Yes.
But he does not answer. I do. We have drifted apart since that day. But what we have seen back at the palace, this light, these sounds, you cannot have possibly forgotten.
Unlike you, Nihal, I keep the past in the past.
You call yesterday the past? And this jinni of yours, this repulsive shadow that crushes your chest, has it crawled back into the past too?
No. It is still here. Sometimes, even in the day, I feel its breath on my neck. The nightmare invades the real world, or has always been part of it.
This is part of your reality, Basim. I am a part of your reality too. I am your past. Tell me, will you leave me there? In the dark corners of your memory?
I will not.
Now, if you could invent a mechanical rug sweeper... Basim.
It is done.
And how did it all play out?
I'm afraid this is a tale for another day. We will save it for one of our campfires.
You have done well, my friend.
Better get back to my work. You know how easily I get bored. Thank you for what you did, Basim.
It is the truth. You have done well. One last thing. Arib. Was she... involved?
Not that I know. But we must remain vigilant.
لك من جندك. لما لا
أنت كف.
إلى اللقاء يا صديقي.
كيف الحال؟
The woke alarm? We weren't close enough to hear screaming or anything.
Hey!
سأجعل
Hey! Stand back.
Le falta el colagosh.
أتريد تلك المشكلة عن تقلبات الحصص التموينية؟ يشق علي تذكر الإجابة. سأفكر.
Need to put some cloth to Paddy tomorrow.
ما دفعني إلى
Trust Kong to own a plate like this. Now maybe he will tell me what he knows about the treasurer. Suspicious activity on the rooftops.
تعال وتحدث معي.
سنتولى الأمر بما لا يعجبك فامضي قلوبا. علي إطعام أسرتي أكرم. سأرجع إلى الفارس عاجلا عند دجلة.
هل تبدو لك الشرطة بحديثة أعلى؟ على الإطلاق من الصعب
فإني أصر على بالمناسبة عليك القدوم والنظر.
علامة ذلك.
Here.
Littlefinch delivers once again. Just the very thing I need to complete my set.
I thought this was yours.
It is now. Anyway, listen close. I was having my usual afternoon tea when I overheard two ladies speaking about an order they fulfilled for the Dayadat al-Mal. They made a beautiful robe for the treasure with intricate Eastern embroidery. Open your eyes to that.
Eastern ware. Thank you, Kong. The treasurer is likely a foreigner from the east. The auction should be starting soon.
بأسعار الأسواق الأربع.
نهاركم اليوم فقط.
我是不管的，都没人在乎了。
غدا للعب كما أشاء.
لكنك لا تريد لها دراهم مما لم تشتري اثنين.
ذلك 3 أضعاف ما يدفعه أخي الخسري الأصلع الذي هرب الأسبوع الماضي.
كم من قوت يومها؟
كنت هناك للتو. اضطررت إلى شق طريقي خلال الزحام.
مرحبا. السلام عليكم. Yasas. Ni hao. Hello. It is the time of year again to fulfill your deepest yearning, to listen to your heart's desire, and purchase what God has shown us. It brings me great joy to welcome all of you esteemed individuals to our annual Dairat al-Mal. First on our exclusive, captivating list of exotic odds and ends, we have a stunning statue from India. Made of ivory and crafted by the finest artisans, it will be a perfect addition to any home. Oh, what do we have? One bidder already? No, 2. Calling once, twice, a third. Would anyone like to best that price? No? So, this piece goes to the lovely lady. Next, we have a one-of-a-kind ethereal beauty. This hairpin hails from the east. And look at the detail on the dragon. Perfect as a collectible, and even better as a gift for a certain lady friend you might have. So what is this piece worth to you, Ya Asdiqai? 1 for the treasurer who graced us with her presence.
Ning, the treasurer.
2. Any others? Sold to the man over there. Kindly collect your item from my associate after the auction. Now, moving on. And we thank you once again for making the Dairatul Mal a success. May your purses be ever full and your heart ever longing.
I have to get the hairpin from that man. Why would the treasurer want it so badly?
I have an appointment with the treasurer. Move aside.
Apologies. My instructions were clear. No brooch, no entry.
Do you know who I am? I need to speak to the treasurer. I was called, summoned.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm here to see the treasurer.
On what business?
I am a simple merchant, hoping for advice and wisdom.
If you do not have exotic offerings and are not part of the ivory coin, be gone. There will be no audience for riffraff.
لكن ليس هذا الشهر.
أراهنك على أن عمر الصغير
If only I could speak to her.
Not a chance. But only members of the Merchant Guild can arrange an audience in her chamber.
Well, maybe if I found out where she purchased her robe or her beautiful fan.
Found him. Now to quietly borrow the hairpin.
Let me take a look at the hairpin again.
Beautiful indeed.
Malaka!
But this is
Where is
nothing
it?
like
This
these
beautiful
ancient
hairpin is
objects
mine.
the Order is seeking.
fools.
I
This
must
is no
confront
chance
Ning.
The look on the treasurer's face. To have the chance to see that again when I present her with this gift.
لكنك لا تريد إنفاق كل ما الصبح بن الليل تعرض هذا الرجال لرجال المصنوع بأيدي الفرس لعلك تتساءل ما الدرهم المطلوب يجري
Peace, friend.
Nice to see you.
What do you have?
Please, take a look. Lighter, stronger, better. Will that be all?
I will be off then.
Farewell.
ماذا عن هذه الأشياء؟ هناك جيدة.
الصبيان أغبياء للغاية
这些人虽然穿金戴银，
ذلك الكتاب الذي أعرتني إياه الذي يتناول البصريات سأحتاج إلى استعارته مجددا عما قريب إن به نسخة عن علم
أما النحاس فذلك مستبعد.
يبدو ذلك معقولا كما أظن
لست متأكدة من سيرهم على المسار الصحيح هذه المرة. لا يسمح
إنه ذكي جدا
This is proof that I am of the Merchants Guild. Look, see?
With respect, that does not entitle you to 3 bags of saffron, 2 of vanilla, and a bottle of honey without a single coin.
Impossible! Bah! This is a waste of my time.
Hello! Spices for you?
Trouble with customers.
No more than usual. These people from the Ivory Coin think themselves touched by God himself.
The ivory coin.
I should not speak about it. I do not know much, really.
Is this enough for some information?
Well, it will not hurt to tell you what I know. The Ivory Coin is an exclusive merchants guild. They have a brooch that grants access to certain places.
How do you obtain this brooch?
I hear only respected merchants are part of the Ivory Coin, and that you can only be invited by another member. They think their status gives them permission to take goods without coin. Have you ever seen such vanity?
This is expected in Karch. Thank you.
هذا أكثر من المناسب؟ هذا السعر أقل مما كلفتني.
سيتحركون ضد المسؤولين مرة أخرى سيتصدى الخليفة لخطوة
No brooch, no entry. You know how this works.
Yes, but I left my brooch in there. Do you not see the problem?
No brooch, no entry.
لعنك الله.
Don't want you. What?
I'll silence you!
Got you!
Got you!
Basta! Have to keep up!
الحكمة وما ذلك الكتاب الذي أعرتني إياه الشتاء الماضي الذي يتكلم.
أتعتقد أن حنين بن إسحاق يحسن إدارة بيت الحكمة؟ أعترف بأنه مدير كفر وليس عالما سيئا، لكنه ليس حياديا. إنه يكرهني مثلا.
What do you see, Enkidu? Too great a risk, my friend. Forgive me.
مضحك. لكن لم يسبق إن كانت الأمور هادئة على حدودنا قط، لكن نسل قسطنطين لن يأتي عما قريب، والملك مايكل ذلك المخمور لن يتسبب في أي متاعب حقيقية للأمير آشور، كما أننا ندفع لآشور وأمرائه جيدا.
Show me everything. Forgive me, Enkidu. I lacked vigilance. An exclusive union for the merchants of high society. I should have expected this to exist. The Chamber of Antiquities is the treasurer's haven. I need to find a way in.
I do not care what you have to do. Burn them, or murder their dogs if you have to. Understood. We will retrieve your coins from the merchant stall on the morrow, at all cost. Why not today? Yeah. You lot are getting more incompetent by the day. Useless.
This must be the ivory coin's brooch. Shiny. I have both trinkets. The guard will have to let me in now.
What? Hold on.
You won't escape!
لم أكن أتوقع ذلك.
أحلم به باستمرار، لكنها لذة
ذلك غير معتاد.
Assalamu alaikum.
You again. What is it now?
I have something that she wants. A Chinese hairpin from the auction. I also have my brooch with me here.
Very well. You may enter.
This way, Sayyidi.
I have been looking forward to meeting the treasurer. It is an honor.
Indeed, Sayyidi. She is busy, and her time only allows for a few rare appearances.
I have never seen so many treasures in one place.
This is some inferior make. I wonder if you really are the expert you claim to be.
This plate is priceless, I swear it. Treasurer, Ning, if only you...
Go. See the boss. But get the plague out of my sight. Perhaps the guards can use it for their needs.
The standards are too high. One has to be careful not to get bitten in there.
Please refrain from speaking about the treasurer inappropriately.
You may enter.
You are a new face.
My name is Basim. New to Baghdad, but not to trade. I deal mostly in fine antiques and collectibles.
You must have a good eye for detail, then. What have you brought me, Basim?
You know what I brought.
A man not to be toyed with. Come, show it to me. Exquisite. Ever seen something like this? So perfect. So delicate.
No, but I am surprised that you have not.
I do have a penchant for them. When I was but a child, my sisters and I would tie our hair with sticks, adorn them with stone. I pretended they were the rarest gems. We had nothing, but we felt that we had it all. There are many reasons why people see me. For advice, a taste of power, and most often, to win favor. Why have you come, Basim?
As a fellow collector, I have heard much about you from others. Your extravagance, your taste. I wish to learn.
Did they say I was lucky? I loathe the word. When I first arrived in Baghdad, I was one of many seeking my fortune. Now, I have even the East wrapped around my fingers. I clawed my way here when many gave up, preferring to spare their nails. But me? I don't mind a few scratches, a bit of blood.
Surely there have been connections. The people you met that helped you get to where you are.
No matter what others say, you only have yourself. No one else. Everything prospers when family is harmonious. Family? The word has no meaning. The notions, even more so. Only the self hears the deepest whispers of your soul and accepts you whole.
No one lives alone.
But we die lonely. In the end, we are absolutely, simply, truly alone.
Return to the Bureau.
The treasurer! She's dead! The guards! Help!
You!
Someone
Stay
kill
there.
the treasurer! Please!
Hey!
Got you! Don't let him escape! There you are! You are Raven-Face! Out of date! No! Right!
Steady yourself, Basim. Come on.
No gunning won't save you!
Now you die! Again? Ah!
Spineless sword!
Watch my backswing!
All right.
Come back and die with honor!
Got you!
I thought I'd take you off my boat! In that way!
I have been looking forward to meeting the treasurer. It is an honor.
Indeed, Sayyidi. She is busy, and her time only allows for a few rare appearances.
I have never seen so many treasures in one place.
You are a new face.
My name is Basim. New to Baghdad.
You must have a good eye for... What have you brought? Basim?
You know what I brought.
A man not to be told.
No.
I do have a penchant for them. When I was but a child, I pretend. There are many reasons why people see me.
As a fellow
Did they say... When I clawed my way...
Surely there have been connections. The people you met that helped...
No matter what others say, you only have yourself. No one else. Every fan... Oh,
no.
In
Jinni. Again. I should return to the Bureau.
The treasurer! She's dead! The gods! Help! Someone killed the treasurer! Got you!
Nice work. Don't get
Focus.
Coward! Turn and fight!
ولقد عانت تجارتي منذ بدئه. لا يريد أحد تعريض نفسه
Basim, how did you fare?
The streets are alive with talk about the auction.
Rumors spread quickly. It was this woman, Ning.
A woman holding the reins. She must have angered many.
Angered and enthralled, in equal parts. It is no wonder she kept her identity hushed. Now the upper echelons of affluent louts are soiling their silk robes, wondering if they are next.
The Order will not stop here. If they have reached the east, then there is no telling how far they will spread. Did you see it? The Jinni?
It is gone now. It is gone.
Rest while you can. Our work is not done yet.
Easy, Basim, I am here. Basim, تمهل.
I cannot keep them waiting.
Are they aware, your companions, that their hunter is hunted in his sleep?
If it were in my sleep alone, I could bear it. But it followed when I fled Anbar. Now it stalks me when I slay those I hunt.
The ones from the palace, in the masks.
4 are dead at my hand. The last, the head of the snake, will join them soon.
Why slit its throat when you could loosen its tongue?
What? Why would I?
The Jinni only struck in sleep. It never dogged you by the day until you reached into that chest. The masked ones prize what lay within. The ancient object that woke at your touch. They may hold more answers living than dead.
I hunt my enemies. I do not break bread with them. I took an oath, Nihal.
How can you hunt when you are hounded? If you could walk the dark unburdened, you could better serve the light.
I stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent, not from the order of the ancients.
If you will not ask your foes, then at least ask your friends what slept in that chest. And why they sought it.
My companions wait for me at the Harbiya Bureau. Clear your mind, Basim. Focus on the task before you.
no business here.
المعلمين يشكلون تهديدا.
ذلك كثير، وهذه ليست حتى الجودة الأفضل. أحمق!
چرا حواستو جمع نمی کنی؟
هذا ليس من الحكمة بالتأكيد. بعض البيض. نقدم خدمتنا الكاملة للوصول كما أن
You took your time.
Did you wait up, Master?
I wait for no man. You look tired.
Nothing a little adventure won't fix. What news?
Ali thinks the time is right to attack the palace. The Oyun are distracted and the people divided.
Divided how?
Some are claiming the new Khalifa stole the throne from Abu Abdullah, son of Al-Mutawakkil. What do you know of him?
Little. He was there at the palace, the night his father... The night I reached into that chest. Master, have we learned anything more about the object within?
Why do you ask?
It seems a shame we know so little about something the Order prized so much. Should we not seek to know our enemies better, the better to defeat them?
Marhaban, Basim. Have I interrupted?
No. We must turn to the task at hand.
Of course, Abu Abdullah. Rebecca tells me you have met his mother, Qabiha.
I did. I think she could be first among our foes. She, or Arib the poet, or Muhammad the governor. All three had ties to our enemies.
Muhammad ibn Tahir. His cousins govern the land on which Alamut sits.
Their protection is all that shields us from our enemies.
I cut our enemies' legs beneath them, Master. Let me strike while their stumps are bloody. I will unmask them and learn their intent.
Basim is right. We must act swiftly.
Go to the Round City. Investigate all three, but take no further action. Reports back to me atop the house of the previous hill.
Poet, politician, and concubine. I will soon know which one wears the mask.
والانضمام إلي في جولات الصباحية في بستان طاهر.
You don't.
Wait, what?
I like these oaths.
right. Frequent the bazaar. Choicest delicacies. Those exotic goods newly imported from the Far East to the delicious dates and figs grown within these very grounds. Citizens, are your meals bland and dull? Is eating a chore and not a pleasure? Then look no farther than Ahmad the Spicer. Located in the heart of the bazaar, he will have you hungering for every bite. The Khalifa approves this message. Hear me, citizens of Baghdad. The Khalifa is pleased to share Qasim's
I need your help, my friend. What beautiful homes. Far different from the slums of Anbar.
إذا ذهبت إلى
مستعدة عند استعدادك، لكن إياك وإخبار شقيقتي.
Let us hope she is home.
You will not bar me from my guest. This is my house.
Bought with my generosity!
Bought by my genius.
For tokens, favors, and personal dedications, you may find Sayyida Arib in the garden after her recital. Good day.
You must be her patron. It is an honor, Sayyidi. If I may, I seek a private audience with the poetess.
Do you?
I have been moved beyond words by her words. Symmetry of sky and sea. I only wish to express my sincere admiration.
Pretty words. Nearly as pretty as hers, and just as false. We both know what mask she wears, don't we?
Mask, Sayyidi.
Enough, Sayyidi. I know what you are, and I know why you've come. You think I haven't seen you skulking in the shadows. She's no longer party to your plots, your secret meetings, your foolish nicknames. I have scrubbed her clean of them.
For I have set a watch on her door. My men dog her recitals. Every letter she's had of you I have shredded or sent back.
Sent back?
You will find them piled at the Postal Bureau. Burn them, bury them, do what you will. You can choke on them for all I care.
Foolish nicknames, secret meetings. The patron may have thought me a member of the Order of the Ancients. The piles of letters at the Postal Bureau may reveal more. Let us see what mask you wear, poetess.
لا تثر غضبي أيها الكلب. لكن ليس الليلة.
بين البريد وصاحب الخبر يقول زوجي إذا أخرج
The Postal Bureau. I will do as the Huyun do. Sift through strangers' mail and sniff out conspiracies.
Those...
Back. You may not enter at this hour.
Down with you!
Hey, what's going on?
There must be mail here from
Back we
every
go.
corner of the Khilafah. Now to find Ali.
What?
What's that thing?
Hey!
What's that?
Huh? Who's? Won't run so well once I plucked those eyes out.
You're dead!
Silence your song of sin, or I will do it for you. How kind. Moving on. Dearest Arib, your poetry has touched me deeply. You are my oasis, lush, and after the honey drips from her lips, a Thalab leaves the garden and follows the mouse. Secret order correspondence? Bad poetry? A bit of both? Harib could be a Thalab. The patron spoke of a recital in the gardens. I could give this letter to Harib and see where the vixen leads me.
I've fought some of those pale long hair. Killed a couple. They are wild.
I will go to the garden, give a Thalab her letter, and follow where she goes.
As the ocean, I will sweeten your storm. Scorched as the desert, I will bathe in your heat. Strike as the cobra, but be you ocean, desert, cobra, dove. All shapes and humors will I embrace. Hello there. Have we met? Come, don't be shy. I rarely bite and I never leave a mark. It seems there's no privacy in the public eye. How came you by that letter? Who put you up to this?
I work in the dark to serve the light.
I've met the men who serve the light. It seems its glare oft leaves them blind. Are your masters so blinkered and bumbling?
You were warned, you son of a dog. Come, Arib. We will set no tongues to wagging here.
Yours is the tongue that will not still itself, even when I beg for silence.
You spurned the counsel of he who raised you, and without whom you would still be nothing.
I raised myself. I authored myself. I have written myself into history. You are banished from my pages. Now be gone!
How can I leave you to wolves such as these? You're a woman alone, unarmed.
Words are weapons enough for me.
Then let us see what defense they offer. Take her.
There is somewhere the Sayyida needs to be, and you are delaying her.
It seems that words can summon shields.
We will need to make this quick.
Stitching yourself yet?
I will kill you!
Arib has left for her secret meeting. I must hurry. The letter commanded a Thalab to leave the garden and follow the mouse. Perhaps Arib is not lost to me yet.
أنت كف!
انتبه! كنت ستؤذيني أيها الصيد.
How far will the fox flee? Yet another painted mouse.
الفرغاني
أتظن ذلك
ليس حقيقي.
باسكون عدم بمسرح.
Best keep to the shadows.
لا يمكنني
My coin! It's gone! Watch out! There's a thief here! Guard! Help me here! It must be here! Look out! I've been robbed! Guard!
عن امتلاء افتراضي بين العبيد. لا تعرف ذلك أصنع طويلا. ما مشكلتك؟ التصرف. هل فقدت صوابك؟
لا تغضبني.
Another crumb to follow. I am growing tired of this chase.
My stomach keeps making these strange.
إدارة بيت الحكمة؟ أعتقد بأنه مدير كفر وليس عالما سيئا، لكنه ليس حياديا.
Have I forgotten?
Hey,
Where's my...
Oh.
ومجاري المياه.
جاري بأننا منها.
قصدت أن أقول أزيد الحاجات.
لقد حصلت على هذا. نحن كان معشر العجيب بعد ما شمالا وجنوبا.
I like mine. What kept you?
What do you think?
Not again.
You should bring him before the Mathalim court.
But he thinks only of my reputation, Sarah. To safeguard success, I must be palatable, discreet. He fears I am too proud.
You? Never.
I write that love is feral and free, unbound by stricture or statute. Should I not practice what I publish?
Practice makes perfect. It also makes enemies.
So be it. But let me choose them. Courtiers, caliphs, patrons, partners, so many men have tried to decide my enemies. And friends. Though Allah knows I once chose poorly.
He hid himself well. And the poet needs patrons. Even one so great as Al-Talab.
Well, I have my pick.
Good. There's troubled times ahead.
I will be fine. I have survived 6 caliphs. I will survive...
6 more.
Don't worry, Sarah. I'll kiss the rings I need to kiss, but I will not be bound again. Not by anyone.
Secret meetings, coded names. There is no trace of the Order here. Still, she has her pick of patrons.